Stuffs na.
Nakita po.
Ito yun.
I mean, ito gusto mo siyang tawagan?
Hindi ko. Busy.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Daddy, wag si slide din.
Leave it to me, all of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Doon na sa may gripo para mahugasan na rin.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Leave it to me, all of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Ano mo na?
Hindi pa. Nagdahan na eh.
Mas personal ako.
kamay.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Daddy, I think hindi mo rin madadala yung damit namin.
Bakit?
Kasi kung papayagan ka ng doksa na iuwi yung ano, ay idalhin yung work mo, baka kulang pa yung 40 kilos.
What do you mean? Ano ka bigat ba ito?
I don't know.
Alam mo na. Ito lang yun, oh. Tapos laptop ko dala ko. Ang carry.
Hindi naman siguro kami ma-question pag wala kaming magsistay ng 2 years tapos wala kaming dalang malitang malaki. Matitig. Hindi naman ano.
Hindi ba?
Someone needs assistance.
Ano sagot mo pag tinanong ka ng ganun? Di ba? Eh, katotohanan. Hindi mo kailangan magsinungaling.
Hindi ko sinabi magsisinungaling ako.
Oo.
Kaso,
Ba't
questionable
ka
kasi siya.
Ganun.
Is this
Ba't ka kinakaban sa
Quaily Plains?
Hindi ako nakabahan.
Fabricator, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong,
Mahigpit sila
but
dad.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and adventure. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Seagazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always...
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what's...
He was an old friend and a former rival.
Wala na daw.
One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise.
May
As a
nabibili sa
result,
Shopee na ano.
one
Parang
often
belt, tapos
quarreled
may
with
lock.
His treasures were not even of his own making.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Wei Zhang would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most
What kind of nonsense?
Yung nakahilerang colors.
No
sabi niya,
kind of
Army green looks
nonsense
nice.
were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine,
Army green. Gusto
why
niya.
argue
Sabi ko,
between
green.
yourselves
You want
when
green.
neither of you could ever
Sabi niya,
hope to
it
beat
looks
me?
good.
Other
It's,
times,
ano,
she would make unsolicited
it relaxes the
suggestions,
eye, may ganun pa
such
siya.
as, once
Sabi
you
ko, did
two
you
are
know
done
Daddy's favorite
arguing,
color is green?
let's go to the foot of the
Oh,
mountain
sabi
and
ni
grill
Mary,
some meat.
You're slowly becoming daddy.
She always sought to make everyone happy. And
Yun
one
talaga.
must say, she
Nakaano
had
sa
quite
part
the gift
natin.
for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended.
Meron yan parang 120 sa ano.
It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Hindi, nakita ko 98 lang siya dati, tapos free shipping.
Come on, get over yourself!
So, tigisa kami ni Gil. Gusto mo rin?
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony,
Are you sure?
Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table.
Sabagay, kaya mo
Who
matulog
would
mo.
dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking.
Dalawang sasandal sa akin.
Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square? Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter.
May isa sa inyo na mapupunta sa aisle.
Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy.
Diba, Daddy?
So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode.
Meron siyang Jansport na
The
pink.
glazed
Na hindi
lilies
niya
were
ginigil.
far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a
As much as
veritable
possible.
sea of flowers.
Ano, as much as possible.
Streetward Rambler? That would be
Yung
Ping.
kayang, ano,
You probably
hindi
know her
masyado
as Madam Ping.
gastos.
Oh,
Ayun nga,
Okay.
yung hiram-hiram na lang
wait,
muna tayo,
this is a
Daddy.
lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr.
Pag nasa
Dvorak's
airport naman,
story?
may trolley naman, diba? Hindi
Or
ka naman kailangan na
are you
sahod
saying
lagi
that
yun, diba?
It was Guizhong. Didn't she,
Pag nasa airplane, pwede ko nang ito sa ilalim
already-
ng upuan ko.
um,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder
Iba
of
yung
a
nila
time
kanina,
long
Daddy, yung
gone.
practice namin para
Invoke
kunyari
much
sa
sorrow.
airport. May acting
One
kasi
should have
video.
guessed that you would
There's
disrupt
so
one's
many
poignant moment of
things to
mourning with your
explore.
incessant questioning.
May skip pa.
May ganun pa siya.
No matter, one will share the whole
Kasi
story with you
nagkaano kami
now.
ng video ng YouTube, video na ano, parang mini tour ng ano, international airport.
In
ng
times
Malaysia.
gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping.
Daddy, maanghang ba ang food
To
na Malaysia?
honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device.
Kunyari, yung parang local na kainan.
Many lantern
Yung
rites
sabi
have
ko sa kanila
passed since
kakain
then.
kami doon, McDo na lang, Burger King, para alam namin lasa, di ba? Ang hirap kasi yung bibili tapos
Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
Huwag mo na maging adventure sa pagkain. Dapat
It's
yung mabilisang kain lang.
everything.
Baka pati mas mahal.
We think of human life as like a lantern that's
Storytelling pa pala yun.
lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Hindi na.
Isa lang, yun
Wait,
lang, yun lang.
That's weird.
Pinakabago. No.
Didn't Madam Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Jean
Akala ko
Louis
ngayon ako
wished to borrow
Ano oras
the
ka ba
bell,
natulog?
she realized that the man was none other than Rex
12:31.
Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition. Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. Music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, Why would she only play it
We'll be
once?
going to Australia soon.
One was also greatly perplexed by this.
Sabi ni Yu.
After suppressing one's
I love the
curiosity for a
Philippines.
long while, one
Sabi mo,
finally
"Oh,
approached her
why?"
and
Because
asked
I was
why
born
she would
here in
retire the tune
Philippines.
after
I should
having
go
spent
back
so
there.
long on it.
Iba yung ano ni Gyu, no?
In response,
Sabi
she
niyo, "But
said,
Australia is a much beautiful country."
though the strings that
Ano
played
sabi
that
niya?
melody
Tas
survive,
inubito niya, "But I was
the
born
one
here.
who inspired it is
This is
gone.
where I belong," sabi niya.
Tell me,
I'm a
Cloud Retainer,
Filipino.
when the one attuned to my soul is no
Iba yung
longer
ano niya,
here,
no?
who
May
else could
logic yung
hope to
explanation niya
understand
lagi,
this
no?
tune?
May bilib na naman si Wawa kagabi. You're so smart!
Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young.
I love
Once the
Australia.
Archon War came to an end,
I wanna
I
go
stayed
there and
behind
stay
in
there
Liyue
forever.
Harbor to honor my contract.
Kulit niya, man.
Although I met Guizhong a few times,
Yeah, you're so cute.
I never
But
knew
I like
anything of
Australia.
this particular story.
Douche na douche. Daddy.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
Kailangan ng dalawa, meron pa rin isa.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus,
Treasure!
the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone,
Saan yun?
but there is always
Ayun.
much that can still be
On
gained.
air ka?
Yeah.
Ping has helped countless people,
Wala.
and will guide many others in the years to come.
Why?
And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her
Uh-oh.
Meron ka pa
friends.
online?
People she can
Wala.
admire flowers and discuss
Now?
music
Just now?
with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on. Because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
Dahil siguro dito na.
Kanipon? Hindi, nakapasok sila nung pumasok kami sa likod, Daddy. Ang tagal ni
We
Gyu
even
inopen
asked Madam Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite.
Sabi ko, isa na
Oh,
agad ay...
when we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping. And Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
3 weeks na lang.
Is not every lantern rite the same in this
Tsaka
regard?
yung sa Pinag-Gray.
Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in pink could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before.
Yun nga eh, naiwan siya.
How long
Kasi
will you
sinampay
simply
ko
let
kasi
them pass you
basa,
by?
pawis. Naiwan na naman siya. Bala kong maglabad ng paint ko.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be
Hindi daw
getting back to the
makita-notice
harbor
pala
as
yung
well.
flight na gusto ko.
We don't want to keep her waiting.
Yeah.
Once the Gueli
Pero
assembly,
nakita niya online.
now the Gueli plains.
So, sa bayan yung...
Say,
Wala, wala
if
sa
we
bayan.
planted flowers there
Wala sa bayan.
and cared for them carefully enough,
Online lang talaga yung...
do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Ang bigat ng paalim mo yun.
Nasaan yung treasure?
Follow my lead.
Ah! Is there any...
Saan yung...
Flags up and leap.
Tama naman yung pag-print. Binasa mo ba? Yung pinrint natin. Daddy? Hello? Di ba doon mo natin alam?
Fate is upon you.
Sinabi lang ano.
Delve into destiny. Steady as stone.
Na ano? Binasa mo na yung part na yun.
Sinabi lang na hindi lalagpas ng 32 kilos.
Careful! It could be a trap.
New Zealand. Yung luggage dapat
Never
hindi
mind.
lumagpas ng 32. Patay tayo dyan.
So, dalawang
Dalawang 20 na, Daddy. Baka standard yun pag international, tas may connecting flight, Daddy. Kasi kahit yung papuntang US ni Nawawa, tsaka si ate sa New Zealand, ganun din sila. Hindi pwede yung, kahit 40 yung ano mo, yung i-add mo, 32 lang yung allowed sa airline. Kailangan mo ng isa pang bag. Maximum 32.
So, makakamura tayo. Ano ba?
What do you mean? Paano makakamura?
Isang bag pa rin dadalhin ko. Di ba?
Yeah. Na 30 kilos.
Tapos isang duffel bag na lang. Di ba?
30 kilos, tapos
Yung
dapat.
duffel bag ko. Di ba? Isang maleta pa rin dadalhin. Yung tag 40 kilos,
Wala na. Hindi mo pwedeng ano yung 40 kilos, Daddy. Yung 30 kilos, wala bang 30 kilos ang mga maleta?
40 kilos na bag, pero 30 kilos lang yun.
Ganun. Dapat yung lightweight, no? Para ma-max mo yung ano. Ha? Hindi yung maleta pa lang, mabigat. Gusto mo yung i-demo sa'yo na natin.
Follow my lead.
At saka binabalik.
Ayoko yun, sir.
Ayoko na niya. Pinagis-hagis mo na kuya.
Parang yung Starbucks sumagin.
Oo.
Binaya natin sa streets of Malate.
Ermita. Ay, Malate ba yan? Hindi ba Ermita? Saan ba Ermita?
Ermita yun.
Sa may rob. Yun ba yun? Ito, dadali mo rin ka may zipper sa tuhod. Chadi. Maganda to pang groceries. May zipper sa tuhod. Daddy, for real, sa ako yung nagagahol for you.
Madam King and Cloud Retainer?
Yung birthday
It
celebration.
appears you
mo,
made haste
months-
after all.
months
One
ang
arrived but
preparation
moments
ko.
before
Kasi
you.
you're moving to another country, pero 1 month na lang.
Bless
Less
my
than.
soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit
My mind
me.
is ready.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said
Daddy,
anything yet?
Nilaban ko to, ha?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
Sabi nung sabon, tama na!
Guys, you're the one who's known
Tagal
Madam
pa
King
ba?
the longest.
Ano na? Panglima na to, ha?
Street word. rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
One, Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Ha?
Huh?
Yung kahapon na ron. Tsaka hipon.
Alright.
Why?
So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Daddy, alam mo, naghahanap ako ng noodles na favorite natin. Wala.
Yes,
As in,
I
wala.
do believe I recall
Nasa
that
presyo nila
encounter.
75 pataas. Anyari?
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it.
Willing nga akong bumili kahit
Even
isa
more
lang eh.
astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived
Diba?
this long at all.
Kahit isa lang mo, wala.
Immortal lives are so very brief. It
Nagmamadali ako
appears that she
patulogin sila
has
dahil.
proven herself
Pagkaligo namin
right
nila.
once again.
Yeah?
Who's she?
May pork chop.
We like to call her Guizhong.
No na. Deep fried na yun.
From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After
Parang
all,
bigla tayo lumakas sa egg.
Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So, how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all of us, it was Gui Zhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh, yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on a stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Oh, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
And now we've spooked Yanfei. Oh no, everyone's just here to give you their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful, I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
How come this one doesn't have a sound?
Mommy, did you put the nipple and put it on the
bottle? Not yet. Why? It's here. I did not wash it yet, but I can wash it for you. Later. Bakit? Bakit tinanong? Stay. Egg? You want egg? Wait lang.
Yes, Dana, I'll give you.
Yeah, I covered it back, Daddy.
Daddy, you want to start swanning there? I'm a big.
Oh, I just remembered that
These
I
are
have
a bit
some
wet.
work to do at your pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now.
Oh, Yanfei?
I will leave Mr. George in your capable hands.
Swan?
I'm there, you there.
That's Cloud Retainer.
I'm the good daddy, yeah.
Do that to the screen, did you?
Right now?
Yeah.
Hey,
She's not a swan.
It seems Hanyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day.
Hey, that's mine.
As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes,
I spill.
wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the mirror of today and steal a
You're not even
smile
drinking.
when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Please give it to me. Stop. No. Mary, stop. It's my turn. Mary, please. We need to do a mission. No. Mary's fighting. Mary's a Kyle. Mary's a bad guy. She's like a butt.
Is Mary fighting herself?
That's a plus, huh?
Why are the toys here under the bench? Everything here is yours.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Mary, if your slippers are too small, you want me to color the cute slippers and then you can use it.
Oh. I want them.
Are you playing under the bench, Baby Bear?
I don't know. Look.
Mr. Dvorak!
They get dusty.
Mary.
I don't always use it.
Thanks for helping set all of this up.
That chair can only
Welcome back.
carry one
Mary.
Everything go
person.
well? Really, really well. We found the person, Mr. Dvorak.
Done.
I see. That certainly explains why.
That's it already.
Oh, but we... Madam Ping has... Yep, the team summed it up.
I think that can wait until after the concert, though. For
Speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best with the music. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll...
wait, are you serious? Oh no. Okay. Nope. Another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Daddy, what are you cooking? It's chicken!
He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our circuit ride, this is what music means to me. After our recent adventure, please, share your insights with me. Well,
The DD hands are back in the business.
for good, but also for bad. It can
Mary,
make people
stop.
happy and new, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Just a few things to wrap up. All the as long as everyone enjoys the fest. Happy Lantern Night to you as well.
Oh, it's ka-ching.
Ching.
Ka-ching!
Everything taken care of, right? Oh, no. Emma feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? It feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Wait,
Don't say that, Paimon.
Jean-Luc said he There's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, anyway, let's go check with him at long-term funeral parlor.
Ayun, natin siya. Good year, Minister.
You give yours to Dee. I'm gonna drink the Dee.
No!
Drink the Dee.
Give me that. Close your eyes. Always.
Oh, yes.
Milk.
This is gonna be in the screen.
A strong body shows strength and instills confidence in others around you. I must always stay at the top of my game.
What top of the game? You know you're already at the top. Oh yeah, that's a good joke. Ooh, the girls. It's the lady top missing. Daddy, I get what I said. It's the lady girl missing.
Oh, gusto ko yan. Yeah.
Daddy, was it funny?
Casually practicing your rapping skills at the end everything we've been through. You don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the
This
sea
is
in
the
front.
girls top
Not
missing.
to mention we
Like
have several
Mary?
invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse. Invisible audience members?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Can't think on up and every family member in this video that is watching this.
A giant
Here
frog with
is
sharp teeth.
and investigate and my some scary parts might happen and then there's one kid and you all have nightmares and he was so scary and you don't know the stuff when it's so scary.
There once was a
Kids
Fontaine
could
musician
watch
who went
it
around
and
town
it
on a
won't
mission.
happen.
He came
Go,
door to
go.
door for his ear
Like
tour,
me.
looking for acts to audition. With my words, Shenyan's chorus, and Eugene as our mentor,
Kid.
we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the
How
whole audience
dare you.
calling for more. For
How
sure.
dare
On
you?
the dance floor, we'll be yelling encore, encore!
Uncle,
Oh,
uncle.
don't you worry about that.
Encore.
I'm pretty experienced on the stage.
And
I've
core,
already informed
and
you
core,
of all the
and
pyrotechnics
core.
we're planning on using.
It's a core with and more than 100 core. Get it? To myself. And core, and core, and core, and
He said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends. It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Shinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact,
That's
he was
right,
the one who
Applejack.
first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth,
Daddy, I
though,
think
I
the
never
voice
thought
of
I'd really find
Applejack.
myself rehearsing here one
And
day.
I think that's the voice of Applejack.
The Wangshan
I think that's the voice.
great location.
I think
And
the one that
always
voice
welcome to come and hang out here,
Applejack.
especially if you're in the
I
mood to try
think the
something
one that
new.
voice
I can speak to that.
her
Hu Chao is
was
always full of
Applejack.
fun surprises.
Applejack is real. Real white.
Actually,
Spider.
Shinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them
Party.
together?
Sure thing. I'm all in.
Traveler in Paimon, I believe Zhongling is heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill.
How dare you?
Daddy's
When
housemate
you see Zhongling,
had
just pass on this message to him.
gender reveal
It's
today
up
and
to
baby
him
shower
whether he
in
wants to
one.
support us
It's a
at the
boy.
performance tonight. But I expect him to
Can
make
I
time
see
for
Mom?
the upcoming banquet we're
Yuki, her
planning.
name
No
is
excuses.
Tita Yuki.
Mommy,
You should join us too. It'll be a
And-
riot.
Ooh,
If there's
it's a
one thing
boy
I've
holiday.
learned from being a
Pray.
funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
Don't worry, Mary. I know it's gonna be a girl any moment now.
Well, I think we're ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Have you talked to Ate today?
Yeah, we did.
Did you say hi to her?
No, man. Wi-Fi. Hey, can see you in pajama here. The one that's playing a rental game is my dad, and he stinks like a monkey, stinky butt. He's a stinky butt like a baboon's butt.
Hi, this is Gyu Gyu.
Ate.
Aray! Hi, Ate! Gyu Gyu Bear! Aray! Gyu! Ay, grabe. Gyu, kiss Andrew. Can you do it again?
I think you hit 2.
Oh, I think it was Cloud Retainer.
Kasi sabi ko daw siya si Daddy. Oo, naggalit siya sa akin.
Sige, good night.
Good night, Ate!
Good night.
Wala pa si Mama. Good night, Ate.
I didn't know
Nagsimba daw siya.
I didn't know they could talk. I'll kick you in the face and punch you.
Moon Caravan.
You want a knuckle sandwich from us, huh? I think those are Zang's pets because they're right here. And Zang's
Impeccable talent. Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism, is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey. Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us.
Daddy, can
When
you
the
hit
bamboo
that
shoot soup
stone
is ready,
because one of them
I
is
must
a bad
insist.
guy.
Johnny, Hutat told us to tell you something. She said it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet,
Why does Longling call
since the
her
director
Director?
insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Who is even Director Who?
Director Hutal. What's her last name?
Director Paimon.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Why does he call him Rex?
I will examine it right away.
Because he's Rex Lapis, he's Morax, he's Zhongli, he's the god of
And
Jia.
the aroma
The
rich
god
and
of
intense.
Gia, the
The
god of...
craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please,
Oh my
take
god,
some
wow.
soup. It tastes most exquisite while still
Oh my
warm.
gosh.
Maybe, let's do that.
Daddy, I want to see pizza!
Oh, we need to change the... I want the song in Japanese.
Daddy, we said pizza. We have pizza wherever we survive.
Language. Voice over language.
Yes!
In Japanese.
What? No Japanese! I didn't say one.
Japanese.
What? Why? His day is the same. Don't worry, Mary. No!
今は説得力ともないんだ。たくましい体格は 力の象徴。尻尾が濡れた。的中か。寒い。こんな天気の日はやが。
Oh, we can try.
Oh no! That is still sounds the same!
It still sounds the same.
聞こえましたか？今の子の
Don't
戦い
sound.
だし。
You are. Yes, your voice sounds like a baby. Oh, I want it English! Oh no. I want English. Oh my gosh, you actually got. Oh my.
Oh, we caught a book.
I didn't know.
No, this is just for the performance.
Why? Why do you want it Korean?
I don't want Tutao to sing in Japanese. Hello.
Why? You go see.
Be quiet. Stop. I told you to be quiet.
Stop. Stop. Down, 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 down. Na 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 na. Oh, there you see.
Not listening now. Eat paper. Huh?
No! I don't want to eat paper. What's his name? Nothing. That's dangerous. Yeah, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Oh my gosh!
あたい、すっごく光栄だぜ。それじゃあ、フータオとあたいの舞台、耳を澄まして楽しんでいってくれ。
Oh my god!
どうしかりん。
The blaze living. Oh my gosh! Oh, everyone's coming to see that. Why do you want this? Japanese. Cast this song already. Oh my god! Hurry up! Oh my. Under it.
Goba.
Goba. Moya. Dance go. Yo-yo. Oh
明日
my.
のご予定は？
Oh my
今年のね
god.
ぎらいに素敵で簡単な食事会でもどう？もちろん私のおごりで。
天チェン様のおごりか。存分に楽しまないとな。
Well, it felt like Sucrose's brother with the white. Oh. Ugh. How does it float?
Air. It's like a small air balloon, not air balloon. So there's a candle lighting it.
Oh, how dang. Yo-yo. Why did she have time to do that?
来年も良い年であるよ。
Oh my.
きっとそうなる。
Omo. What's her name again?
Shenhan.
師匠、相当、我は。
Is that her pet?
消灯ごとき
師匠が今から新天道地かつ空前絶後のを作ってやるわ。それを持ってリーウェ港に行って人々に見せつけてやると。
What is he leading? Just show us already!
Wow.
Just show us already leading something.
Oh, they can hear Madam Ping.
What's a Madam Ping?
That's her music.
Who's Madam King? Who's Madam King?
The old lady.
Finally, we get to see what he is leading. Daddy, is all the missions from Adventure Game done already?
Not yet.
It is already. This time I want it English. Why did I thought you said it only.
Bye bye.
Yes. We get to go on